Nyame shira wo nyame ba migiri se urade adumanti ohoye ayema neje se ne mesa no wahie mu biem ene me message am kasa fa o matunidin say the afflictions of the righteous. When we talk about affliction or see a state of pain, suffering, distress or agony, or something which causes pain, suffering, distress or agony. And when we are talking about affliction, we are talking about you being in a state of pain, agony, distress or suffering. Now I want to combine these four things together. Na ya hwenyamia semu. Na ye hunu kwanya ye befa so a ye bebo ye be hunu kwanya ye befa so a ye begina. If you read the scripture, you will come to realize the Bible says many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them from it all. O se otini nini na mani tosom. Nanso awurade nyankopon gye firi ni nyina mu. Sa ye ka mania amania no eba in so many forms. Eduru babia it comes through marriage. Eduru babia it comes through work. Eduru babia it comes through childbirth. Eduru babia it comes through so many things. Ebo wa ye sickness impo ene timi baba ye wa manie. But in all the Bible say awurade nyankopon gye ye firi ni nyina mu. Tiem enipa bia wa barabo enkom hyeda wo so. Nyame aka hyem papa bi dia to wa barabo so. The first thing you supposed to know is that immediately you were born with a certain prophecy on your life, whether you like it or not, you encounter some suffering in order to make it in life. And when you realize, Joseph father saw a certain cloth for him called coat of many colors. But I said Joseph in the Bible said Joseph started also die. At the age of 17, his brother sold him and made him become a slave in the house of Potiphar. But because of the favor of God upon Joseph's life in Intino, at the age of 20 years, in the Bible say Potiphar didn't fear you men in but because of someone that Joseph was Intino, Joseph was falsely accused of rape. And the rape to Joseph was at the age of 20, he was sent into prison and spent 10 years in prison. Joseph will say Joseph is going to be a great person, but Joseph spent most of his life, so 13 years of Joseph's life was into slavery, was into suffering, was into pains, was into distress and agony. Everything concerning the life of Joseph in the early stages of his life was miserable. Joseph wasn't experiencing the kind of life he desired to experience because now papa bi da na baraboso. TM there was someone who said, "Obonefo ana to me bone bia na nisa obebia nyame aka sempadiato na baraboso." And as at the force a domini sadio son takarachem, and to obebia nyankopon aka sempato abaraboso. You will go through some series of battles, you will go through some wars before some obey ya. And Joseph spent 13 years, first 3 years. Now on the what they son Potiphar, but the 10 years of his life was in a prison. But because of said Joseph Abarabonon, as someone permitted Joseph Abarabosintino, Joseph would have to not be accepted in prison. But you pay. And through some protocols, and Joseph with TBPA because of Nyame Adomu and what they are kind of muntia. And then make up be a chira when I say, if you baby, I would make try a total walk at us would do to 1 pound, and none would die in a year. Won't be one so bomb pie and won't pie one more because I'm abono. What should I be in a year? What the bar nurse you go? What the tray and a frat of them? What the sea and the woman is over and now on the moon. Baby, be a disorganized in your life. Relationship munkoye. And you must be a bassa, and you would do when you would have got to so San you many now rising up against you. When we school work a degree, what your application, you man wouldn't have been put away. What bombay you have served God diligently, but you always say there is nothing that you can do to better your life because what try in a year. At the age of 17, David was anointed. just David has to be anointed 3 consecutive occasions before say David ever be king over the whole Israel. And when David became a proper king of the whole Israel, now we're at the age of 37 years. And what just David's life from? He spent 20 years working to become a king. Yet then when the goodness, so after killing the Goliath at the age of 20 to 22 years, now for what said David in the next 15 years of his life, what they want to quack home. What pere wa baraboni mu bi enye the afflictions and the yare do ha and na achina sika sama ye basan eduru ba bia wo rent mpaso sika we de betuampo na ye den wa bompa ye adwuma bie ne wa wotu wonya bi da wo bo wo modern nso abarabone sade wo se kwani ntimi nkosa. You are even at the edge of giving up. Why you fed up? Because a new man nkoye. And you baby, we read the first Samuel chapter 1. Bible say Hannah ya sebe Hannah santi. And you baby na Hannah fe wo konu nkoto dwedi mu. And payempa was wo bona Hannah ntimi mo na ye no suni awore ho. Hannah bara ya tete. Hannah bara bonu bi obeye bia enye ye because awo ba ko pe was wo wonti no. Na fe no ne kwarampo dia ye ne sediem. The afflictions of the righteous. Eduru baby a wan kwasere wunya aduane mponi. Eduru baby a se wo wan fa wa barabo no anko twanturo ndinturo anya bibia. We ye Christian, you think we did deep within yourself. Adia me ye bone wanyame ni, but because you have no option. And then me Bible say won kunai. Bible say many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them from it all. Who can James was it your insurance your tune was one social moon. Na so free totroto awrade nyankopɔ bebɔ ne David has to fight his own master. So, and son obey me, I am successful. He has to go through war. And to David, no one that far come. What done, I yet you know what that. There be a David, but upon I hide and sick, and maybe I can't walk around winner some be. A come our barabonum, but people would to mean to not far come. And the wolf free and walk. And then you went to a hospital, a tinana way back. There be a wow running test, sir, but you are not getting the needed results you're supposed to have. And then maybe I may say, won't kunai. Sadia baraboni tibia, Emma Wabamumu. Sadia wakuni mua, you do not cosibian, Emma Wabamumu. Said Joseph need David Muamu, Mabarabamu, Wamabamu. Say after mom and to kwa wo kuno wa barabomu so mabamu mu abusua bejati wo mu o mabamu mu no mo yiro mo fight ye dia. I just want to tell you nyame betie wo sifre Psalm 34 verse 17 to 20 or say the righteous cry and the Lord hear it and deliver them out of all their troubles. The righteous cry and the Lord hear it and deliver them out of all their troubles. So at the age of 90 years, yes, not Sarah, Abraham 100 years of Abraham 100 years, Sarah 90 years, they still believe he said they are still going to give birth. And my wabamu, minimum fear what this says, ya warrior, you was a catchy. I want a yo was a catchy. What do we seek out hospital? What yes, he come baby. Now, so I want him mad. Why you want from when you be a was so yes, so bad, and not bear my answer, warrior man, and then me bassa me be showing kunai. And my wabamu, I would think Uncle Pobet you was suffer. I would deliver from all your troubles up. I give you your darkness, I cut out some. I'm a wound to him to me, and the radism country said. Yes, so Christos, a minimum, yes, I know, and the sign and shall wabarabomo, and the science to Christo and Casa wabarabomo. I just want to tell you, sir, don't give up yet. The afflictions of the righteous. It comes in so many ways. And now, would you or how we could go? I yet you know how we could go. One man could be no bar, and you are 7 women ever feel. When yes, kakakara to one more. Now what's up with the chiaka now with the hospital bill? When yes, kakakara to one more. What about the Nessican watch when we saw may so now come for Nessicana Sanessa? Afflictions of the righteous. Or said the Lord is now unto them that are of a broken heart and save such as be of conscious spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. But the Lord deliver him out of all and keep up all his bones. Not one of them is broken. Now, maybe how was you? Am I wabamu? Menem ye true challenge ma wo ne. Menem de ma wo ye wo adwen say. What de aduru ni dia wase wo pass through back door. O Christo ni bia wa man ye doso. Until last time na make say Jesus Christ says because they hated me they are going to hate you. The world is going to punish you. The world is going to inflict so many things on your life because you serve the living God. I say, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. I said, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful. Was saying sorry be anywhere bamoso e so chai mom I put in nipa ho de so was say but then nyina mu nyame ya no kredi fo was say who not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able enti ya bawo so na hunu say wo betimi edisu nkonim. God knows your strength. He knows that you are capable of doing it. Ama wo ben kan kire wo say wo bi na ye wa na say wo bi bibinti na ama wa barabo na ye basa. One thing you're supposed to know this, according to Matthew chapter 16 verse 24, this says if anyone wants to follow me, he or she should take up his cross and follow me. You take up your own cross. The cross comes with a whole lot of trials. It comes with a whole lot of distress. It comes with a whole lot of pains, agony. It comes with a whole lot of sufferings. When you study the history of the apostles, you will come to realize that the apostles went through so many trials. They went through so many problems. They went through so many battles to proclaim the word of God. What you are going through is preparing you for the task ahead of you. God is preparing you for the glory ahead of you. Like Romans chapter 5 verse 3 and 4. Also not only so, but we glory in tribulation. Also knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patient experience, and experience hope. Until you it gives you patience. And my winya bottle will be and it won't ya bottle will social muna when ya jiwo money say. Minimum say Uradin Yanko me dima funibetri trajameno. So what dinamu pintina, nothing and my experience, and with experience you get in it to do. You have hope say the road is going to change for you. You are going to walk through a better road. And I'm a what didn't in a money at Dawson? Nanso, I did Jennifer in your name. I'm a nearby Nasha was on there. Again, I must say, walk across sudden poor when you need you because who is what bompire bread. Bible said, when Obana no more to the Bible, so what tone I would you na. Ebia, or how about a pet? I checked you when never free and now what was so for some young you can you nine to the war paba. To be a bacopa woman, what bomb by your son. And so there be a Yamawa consider when I were Yamawa consider when I were yet. Ebia no and now and the yaman no worker say, Ebia what you moon ponio maya basa. Ayabasa. Ye go warrior no, or be a Soviet genus or best say warrior. Or be a Soviet genus a woman when in jail. Yet the canaya in Jania, dear so warm, and to baby over Fabiana Caduanim, a Caduanim. When Yajuma, when Yajumam and Yajumam, you won't believe it down. The piano, near the summoner torso. I come to encourage you, don't give up. I will have the door, no more brother doors of Mameno. So in all things we gain experience from it. I said, James chapter 1 verse 2 and 3. He said, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Count it all joy. My name is said the aqua me name ni aqua me name is said the why ye be aqua. But God said I should tell you that count it all joy. When you fall into divers of temptation, when your suffering increase, count it all joy. And Bible said the effectual prayer of a righteous man is available. But what effectual prayer now so still in your man says, I want to follow 29 years see what about so. And to a man was Sabia and ye. Wo nantia enye yie, wo kwa enye yie, wo ba enye yie. Ene ye de yare aka wato dem. Ene yare enti no wontimi mpie nko nipa mu. Ene yama woni mo guase woni pa mu. Enti na wona mu ana wo de hu siesie. Ne awurade se men kan kire wo se ema wa ba mu. Count it all joy. Your glory shall be greater than your shame. Bible says just get Job. But at the end, according to Job chapter 42, Bible said the latter end of Job was greater than his beginning. Emma says I was assassin mu wabem. Emma said the niyama ma ye dinner for ni mu wabem. Emma wo bin kanchira we say when timi nyama ni nyeye. Ebi wo bin kanchira we say wo kwa enye ye nti sign na twena se. Emo bin kanchira we say we dey say the aye no sa na be ye waberabom. TM afflictions and challenges, temptation are part of Christian walk. Ntina Yesu ye tinte so guni so. Ye bona sum. 30-1. Ye chane ma. Isaiah 53. Or say ye mrato nwa so twe bedane so. Obeye wo hie ni so de be ya ye ne ye be ya defo. Until he went through all that he went through just because of me and you. Until when you are going through some difficulties, ema waba mumu. Mo bin kanchiro so ufiri sumu nyame nse sabe ba akaba. Ufiri kwa asori wo bompa ye. Enka say tada wo musia. Wo fra wo bag say wo kwa asori ya. Wo hye wo si uti say wo kwa asori ya. Wo siesie wo say wo kwa asori ya na ni person because you gonna say wo kwa asori ya so nse samaye ema waba mumu. And it that's one sign. Bible said you are trust when that's so sense so can ebe fefe. Tie fa wo si wo se wo ye dua e wo mo se na ye twa wo so nanso no aye da ye nsuo bi firi soro ebe so wo so se ye wo rainy season na wo ye ni mu dia na afa bi ene wo asia nsuo nto wo afa ni mu dia mu ni say just one day your rain will fall. Just believe in God. Job abama mu oguso gine ni mu die mu. Bible say ne nioma ni na japade nyina da koro pe firi ne nsa but nyame hyehyɛ Job no enioma nyame de ma Job no na do so che de wa hwere. Enne obi si wonu nko bi mu a ema wa ba mu. Obi si won onpa wo yonko bi mu a ema wa ba mu. Obi si aware no je say wa bere wontime nware obi mu ema wa ba mu. So obi si na we suba binti no and I want to many won't cry am I mumu. All that I want to tell you they say so what would did you well radimun quadia already dimunti be ye already dimunti and says abeba already dimunti and coswebeba already dimunti and century besi and near my best son am a wabarabona ye fe and you my son, and David Joseph catching it in answer. What you did evil for me? More generation come with your more say me. Nancy never had this salmon abe papa. Tia, yes, you be here for the betterment of your life. If you are watching us, why you everything possible say near my best son. But yes, still things are not changing. Just believe in God and go on your knees. When your problem are plenty, go on your knees. When you have joy, go on your knees. Whatever problem you encounter in life, don't forget to go on your knees. If a pastor doesn't tell you to pray, no how abarabo. Nya jidie wa urade mu. Ema wa ba mu. Nya me ka twa to nyina ne say, many are the afflictions of the law of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him from it all. Awurade di mu nti obajewo. O ma wa abarabo nye sada. Say David ne duru baby na odida mantwe duru baby no na bara bo sesan ha ne me ka kire no say ensesa ewo ho eni da so wo ma e ma waba mu nyame di mu nti won su bidie wuraba obetimi ahya atade fitaa ewurade nhira wo onye wo kese o mani nsi oye adom nti amen. God bless you. Bye bye.